are getting ready to celebrate 15 years of being married. It's been awesome. It's been great. It's perfect. Now, we've had our ups and downs, but for the most part, it has been a really good ride. But as I've been reflecting, last 15 years, the biggest thing that keeps coming up has been the thing that's made us, let's say, successful, if that's okay to use, has been trust and communication for us. That has been key. When we first started dating, I was on the track team over at Concord, and right off the bat, there had to be trust, big time. Because a lot of weekends I was gone. We would travel to North Carolina, Florida, Ohio, all over the place, and you're staying in hotel rooms with your teammates, co-ed, boys, girls, everything. So you had to really trust each other with that. And I was very fortunate that my teammates, they were amazing. They truly were like another part of my family, and they had a lot of respect for me. They had a tremendous amount of respect for Mike, so they definitely watched after me, made sure that, I was safe, I was protected, so very, very fortunate in my college years, as far as that end goes.
Yeah, that ground level or that base of trust really carried over into our marriage from those times when we were dating, because it was really crucial because I was traveling a lot in the beginning years of our marriage. A lot of times 120, 130 days out of the year. And, when you're left alone, it really shows what kind of character that you have. And you have to rely on that trust in somebody, because when I was on the road, Erica would be at home by herself. And, at the same time, I'm out on the road by myself. So there are a lot of different temptations and different things like that, where that communication and trust really is key. And, one of the things with the communication that even though I was on the road all the time, we would always make sure to call each other. And I think in all of the years of our marriage, and even back in dating, we've probably only missed maybe 1 or 2 days where we haven't gotten to talk to each other. And, it's just a very good thing to stay in communication, stay in that relationship and that fellowship with each other as man and wife. And, that has just been an amazing thing for us.
Yeah. And also just being real with each other, like, I'm really frustrated in this. This is something that I'm struggling with. This is something that I'm frustrated with, and being open and honest with how you're feeling, and then at the same time having respect for each other and how they're feeling. Okay, this is a hurdle. How can we overcome this? How can we use this to make us stronger in this? And if you know me, if you've been around me enough, I have to relate everything with running. That's just kind of how my little brain operates. In a relay, you have 4, but in this relay, there's only 2. Sorry. But generally you have a stronger leg, and then you have a weaker leg. I'm not trying to put myself down by any means, but typically Mike has been the rock of our marriage. He's my go-to when I'm, believe it or not, when I'm melting and I'm becoming emotional in the basket case. He's the one that grounds me. He's the one that helps me get through really hard times. And this last year there has been a role reversal. He's lost his grandparents this year within like 5 days of each other. That was really hard. And here a couple weeks ago, he lost his best friend. So within 1 year, he's lost 3 important people in his life. And that's been hard on him, and so we've had a shift, I've had to be able to recognize, okay, he's going through something right now. I can't be weak right now. I have to be strong for him, and that's okay. I can't always expect him, you have to be the strong one at all times. Well, no, you need to be the weak one at all times. No, there has to be that understanding. I'm going to be here for you no matter what. You are my teammate. And when you're down, I'm going to pick you up, and that's been a huge lesson for us this year, that, I've discovered that, I am a little stronger than what I thought I was. And it has been, as weird as this might sound, it's been an honor and a privilege to be able to be there for him when he's gone through something really, really hard. And again, I think that goes along with communicating and recognizing when your teammate is down, to be able to step in and help them out when they're down.
Yeah, that shift has been kind of interesting for me as well, because it's really taken a lot for me to be able to go from being that stronger person in the relationship to being able to accept help and to be able to receive different support and things like that from my wife. And that's it's been a lesson, but as Eric had said, it's been something very good for both of us. So it allows me to be kind of humbled a little bit and to be able to receive a little bit more, but it's also been good for her to be able to show her strength and to be able to give a little bit more. So I think it's been a great thing, and it really continues to grow our marriage and to strengthen our marriage, and really to grow that trust and communication that we were already talking about earlier.
This is our testimony.